this entire circuit here, this entire HDMI circuit, gonna need replacing. I may as well just wipe it or get rid of a majority of it and just replace the components that I've taken off. Now check out the difference compared to what it looked like earlier. Well, in that corner anyway. Ignore the little bit of corrosion around here still. Not going to display. Need to replace some ESDICs. Right, well, partially fixed anyway. It's not shutting back off, so yeah, there we go. Right, so I'm going to continue then with one that I worked on the last live stream. He does that for some reason when he boots up. I think it's in that standby mode thingy. That's a free game that we got with this one, The Witcher Wild Hunt. So this was incredibly liquid damaged. Like really, really badly liquid damaged. I managed to get it to boot, but again, this didn't have any display when I got it to boot. So I've changed the HDMI encoder, but the ESDIC was badly liquid damaged as well. And I don't think I'll get 5 volts on pin 19. And then yeah, so you can see just how bad the ESD was. I have cleaned that up, believe it or not. But it's not giving me any output on the meter in voltage mode on pin 19. And it's also not giving me any output on pin 18 as well. We're getting 1.1 volt there. We're getting 1.1 volt there. God damn it. We're getting 1.1 there. And 1.1 there. 0.7 volts on. See, this isn't right at all. So we're getting 0.4 volts on some of the data lines. Oh no, we're getting 0.4 volts on all of them, but I don't think that's right as well. I'm sure we're supposed to get like 2.5 volts. So I wonder if that's because the boost IC isn't telling the encoder to turn on. That's possible. So I'm going to change that boost IC. So we can get the boost IC for these ones. We just can't get them for the 1X. And I actually have a resistor there as well, which doesn't look great. It is the 1S from the other stream, mate, yeah. So I'm sure we're supposed to get 2.5 volts on the data lines, and we're not. We're getting like 0.4. So I don't think the HDMI encoder is even turning on, to be honest. That could be because of U21. I think it's U21, is he? I don't know where the marking is for it. But it could be because of this ESDIC, so I'm going to replace them. Because they look rough as hell anyway. I've already replaced the encoder. So I'm actually going to keep the heatsink and stuff connected up. Just remove power in the HDMI cable. Damn it. Oh wow, that's rough as hell under there. Well, that could be the reason why it's not giving me a display. That is rough as hell under there. Wow. That is rough as houses. Rough as houses. Right, let's just clean that up. Okay. There you go. Got 2 damaged pads under there by the look of it. Which is obviously going to be down to the liquid damage. Alright. Well, time to do some surgery then. Alright, that pad I can actually salvage. Maybe not actually. No, it's gone. There's not enough of a contact there to... Oh, there's not enough of a pad there to make a contact. Yeah, that's not gonna make a contact at all. And that one is just completely gone. So it's going to be 0.1mm wire then for this, because they are very, very small pads. They might look quite large there, but they're not. That is way too much flux. But oh well. More trace repair, yeah. Just gonna touch up these caps and resistors as well, just while I'm at it. So this is a little bit of an awkward location to run jumper wires. It's not the best spot in the world. Yeah, so that trace just literally millimeters more, not even millimeters, like nanometers more than it would have made a contact. Okay, so there's one. Just need to shape that though. Give that somewhere for the pad to bite onto, or for the ball to bite onto rather. It's nice and solid there. I'm going to try and flatten it a little bit to the board. Yeah, don't think that's going to flatten down anymore. How long do these type of fixes last? If they work until someone screws it up. Like if someone was to liquid damage it again, then obviously it would break again, but as long as it's not messed up by either liquid damage or by user inflicted damage, then it's a permanent fix. The reason that I'm replacing this chip is because it was liquid damaged. So yeah, as long as it didn't get liquid damaged again, then it would be fine. Right, let's try. The key word here is try. And run another jumper. Okay. Notice I'm running the jumper with the end point being the end of the wire, because that way then I don't have to trim it and risk cutting into the board where the BGA pads are. Do the same one for this one. Can't quite curl this one as much. It's a little bit on the short side, but it's enough. Damn it. Create like a fish hook effect for that one. It's a tiny bit on the short side, but yeah, it's fine. Fish hook effect will do it. Just need somewhere for the solder to bond to. Doesn't actually need to be a circular pad, as long as the solder's got somewhere to bite to it. Wow, is that even connected to the wire? I'll have to check that with continuity in a minute. I don't know if that capacitor is even connected to the wire. Just going to cover up these exposed pads, or these exposed traces, because I don't want solder to overflow. And then also I'm basically going to use the conformal coating to glue these jumper wires down, because then I can use hot air without them falling off. Damn it. Well, I'm not redoing that again, so I'll just scrape it back once I've cured it. Not redoing that again. It's fine, I'll scrape it back once I've cured it. It's certainly not the prettiest, but it should at least be functional, if nothing else. So because these jumper wires are slightly higher than the traces themselves, or the pads themselves rather, I'm going to pre-tin the pads. That'll give it a better chance of making a connection. Right, just grab an ESDIC. Just drop my airflow down to 10%, 440 degrees Celsius. Damn it, you mofo. Right, I think that's settled enough to a point where I can fully flow it down with enough flux on it now. We'll see. I'll go back to 440 at 40%. I think that's soldered. Looks a little bit wonky though. Good thing is, with there only being a very few actual solder balls on this, you can get away with a lot with this chip in terms of flowing it down. That feels to me like it might be in place. In terms of the alignment, they're a little bit forgiving. They don't have to be spot on. A bunny that will chew my cables. Hello. Hello. I reckon you are a prick. You love me really. They say you're mean to the ones you love, and you're mean to me, so I reckon you love me. Right, well, in terms of testing, I don't really care about that capacitor, but I'm just going to see if it's making a contact. It is not. It burnt that trace at both ends. That's crazy. I mean, that's easily fixed, to be fair. Yeah, it really did. Look at that. Wow. So, I'm assuming that is ground and that is connected. Yeah. But that side open. And that's easily fixed. You could blob some solder from there to there, to be honest. It's certainly not shorted to ground anyway on that line. You could probably just blob a little bit of solder to it. Or maybe not. It's too far away. Alright, well, there is another way we can solve that. Get off my damn tweezers. Fine, sit up there. Now stay. While I do my thing. Haha. We now have a blob. Make way for Blobby. Make way for Blobby. Well, Mr. Capacitor, don't you feel silly now? Now that you've got a contact with the trace. Don't you feel silly, Mr. Capacitor? I'm pretty sure you do. This power supply is pretty much screwed. Look at the state of it. I wouldn't trust that in a console. Right. Test number one, actually. Do we get power back at the port? 5 volts, baby! We now get 5 volts at the port. Awesome. But do we get display? Damn, look at the hair. Boom. It's low res at the minute, but is it going to work? It's not displaying any options for 1080 and 4K. Let's just clean the port. I'll just soak my HDMI cable in IPA. Plug it back in. No. Oh, damn it. Turn the controller off instead. Try restart. Yeah, this isn't going to display in 1080p or 4K. No. Yeah. So if I go into video fidelity and overscan and I'll set that to manual override, and then go for 1080p, then it'll work in 1080p. That to me indicates I can't do it in 1440 because I'm on a capture card, but that to me indicates a ESD boost problem. So I'm wondering if one of those pads are not making a full contact. So we've got a second ESD IC there, but it's doubtful it's going to be down to that. Let me try reflowing this and very slightly reposition it, just in case it's not making a complete contact on all pads. I mean, that seems better. Come on, give me a signal. Nah, that's not going to display in 4K, in 1080p. Unless this can connect automatically, it's no good to me. It's no good to anyone. No. So remove everything, run a factory reset. Oh, wow, this is an old version of... Oh, hang on. Come on. Nice. Think we got it. Your network is not connected. I think it was just a software glitch. I think it's got it. Hey, there we go. Boom. That's more like it. See if we can get 1080p on the TV now. Do. Yep, that's working in 1080p on the TV. Sweet. I'm checking your settings, blah blah blah. Come on, I've already gone through this on the phone. I've already run through this with the app. Come on, give me 4K. Wait, no, go away. I'm not paying for live. And if I don't want to pay for live, then I'm not going to pay for Game Pass. Game Pass is a scam. I don't care about Game Pass. Game Pass is a scam. Right, it's not detecting 4K. Let's restart it. detecting 1080p, but it's just not detecting 4K now, which is very odd. Why is it on override? Wait a minute, that's not working properly. That's on override. That's on DVI. Oh, you scamming little bastard. You scamming little bastard. Oh, you scamming little bastard. Scamming little bastard. No, that's not funny. No auto detect still. Scammy little fucker. Oh well. Well, that's that sucks. That sucks. What would be the fix for that? I don't know, mate. Yeah, I don't know at the minute. Right, I'm going to end it there though. Yeah, it is what it is. Considering what this was like when I first got it, to say that it's even turning on and displaying at all is a miracle. I might try rerunning them jumper wires with thinner jumper wire, just in case it doesn't quite make a contact. But right now it is time for me to go to bed. Well, time for me to go and have something to eat and then go to bed. Don't forget to like the stream on the way out if you enjoyed it. Raised a lot of money for Ukraine tonight, which is awesome. Thank you everyone, really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one.